Attacked in front of her own home. Tonight, state lawmaker Jenny Willford is suing the rideshare company Lyft over that sex assault.
She says the predator that attacked her was using another driver's profile. This assault is just the latest in a disturbing trend across the nation and here in Colorado. Take a look at this. Back in 2016, Colorado became the first state to enact a law authorizing rideshare services like Uber and Lyft. And it didn't take long for predators to take advantage. Between 2018 and 2022, one man was accused of kidnapping 12 women, sexually assaulting 2 others, and attempting to sexually assault 7 more. He was convicted on a total of 30 charges and will be sentenced later this year. In 2019, another man was accused of sexually assaulting 4 women that he gave rides to. A jury ultimately found him guilty of 8 counts. In 2023, a man was arrested after raping a 13-year-old passenger. Last year, he pled guilty and was sentenced to 9 years in prison. And in 2024, another man was accused of sexual assault and false imprisonment. One card stacked against victims is that there is a 517-day backlog to process kits used to preserve evidence of sex assault. The goal is to have 90 days. That backlog was exacerbated by the CBI scandal in which analyst Missy Woods was found to have manipulated results of more than 10,000 DNA tests. Your reporter Tori Mason joins us live with how the CBI is working to process that massive backlog and has new details in the lawsuit filed by Representative Willford.
Well, Michael, her attorneys say that Lyft hasn't done enough to prevent account sharing and ultimately keep riders safe. She says speaking about this assault truly makes her sick, but she does it at the chance of increasing safety for others.
I couldn't get out of bed, let alone leave my house.
It's been nearly a year since Representative Jenny Willford says she was assaulted on her way home. She's filed a lawsuit against rideshare company Lyft and the transportation company behind the driver's account.
When I tried to get out, he pushed me back down into the car. He touched me inappropriately and went on to sexually assault me.
She later learned her driver was not registered with Lyft at all. He'd been operating under another user, Shanu Transportation's account.
And the fact is it was preventable, and that's why it's not enough.
Special counsel Morgan Carroll says Lyft failed to prevent fake accounts or unauthorized drivers from using legitimate profiles. The lawsuit also argues Lyft failed to implement a system to prevent unauthorized drivers from picking up passengers.
Biometrics with fingerprinting. There's so many different ways that you can verify, and others in the industry have, and Lyft just hasn't.
I reached out to Kolmarad Halamov, the owner of Shanu Transportation. He said it wasn't him behind the wheel, and he doesn't know what happened.
If he hadn't shared his password, Representative Willford wouldn't have been sexually assaulted.
Willford immediately went to police, but is still waiting on DNA results. Anomalies in a former scientist's work has required the CBI to review every case during her 29-year history. Now, the wait time to test a new rape kit is 517 days.
They basically can't arrest, charge, prosecute, offer victim impact services, or really do anything until the DNA testing backlog gets caught up.
Tuesday, CBI says its goal is a 90-day turnaround. In a statement to CBS Colorado, CBI writes in part, "The CBI now has 16 DNA scientists on staff and another 15 in training. Additionally, CBI will be hiring additional DNA scientists in the next few months. While the CBI is committed to reducing this backlog with the addition of new staff, it will not take shortcuts."
I have a platform that most people do not have, and a daughter to raise in this world.
Now, Lyft says they're unable to comment on ongoing litigation, but they say they take all allegations of sexual assault very seriously and that they work with local law enforcement so that the appropriate actions can be taken. Willford says that when she reported the sexual assault to Lyft, they promised her never to match her with that user account again and refunded her the fare. She says the driver who allegedly assaulted her has not been arrested. We're live in Denver. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.